Hello, everybody. How's it going? Making sure everything is okay for us to get into some ranked games. Been a little bit since I played Master Duel, but we're gonna have a good time with it. I actually really want to reach platinum because I've done it maybe once, just for lack of play. Um, Not that the deck choices that I usually have help. Why is this? Oh, I haven't updated it. That's like fine, right? Because I could just take out this thing. Um, put on like a ghost ogre that I recently got. Ghost ogre is like pretty cool, right? Yeah, yeah, that works. Um, this is the ice barrier list that I ended up with after a lot of testing, and it works. It's gotten me pretty far. It's beaten some really good decks. It is surprisingly resilient, is what I will say. I'm going first because I want to lock my opponent into a prison of their own demise. Okay, interesting. This is We're gonna go for Revealer, which I wish I had a roll of it. There's the one thing with Ice Barrier is that I, for some reason, have been very good at getting royals for this deck. This is a royal. The extra deck, I have Trishula, OG Trishula as a royal, and I also have Brionac as a royal. And you may say, why am I playing Brionac? Because it's a royal. That's the only. To be fair, has come up before, but I'm playing it because it's. I'll special summon. I think Gorgeous from deck, right? Yeah, probably just Gorgeous. And I'll save this Gorgeous for later. And yes, his name is Gorgeous, because he's so pretty. Here, I'm going to. I think turn this off. Doesn't really work with. Well, that's fine. There you go. Want to do the cool shading thing. Alas. Okay. Oh, and now you special summon this guy. Activate speaker. We're gonna summon my boy Lancia. If they Navira me, that's fine. Lancia can just here. Floating into things. You get out of here. Okay, so they have no hand traps. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what their deal is. Not that I'm particularly worried, but we'll see. Now the cool part is, here we get to do what I like to call the drawing a bajillion cards, because we were able to get to a speaker in the combo. So speaker effect for the token, and now we make everyone's favorite draw synchro. Ravenous Kurako Dragon Archosaur. What a name. What a name. I love how this guy actually chain blocks because of the Coral Dragon. So just in case, for some reason, they were saving the Ash for this moment, they can only Ash the Coral Dragon. And you still get all the other searches. Or all the other draws. Come over here. The Lightning Storm and hand traps. That's what I'm talking about. That's the real might of this deck, is if you can start drawing into a bunch of hand traps. Like, what's your opponent gonna do? I have to discard a card. Is how many cards? I'm gonna discard Hexa because Hexa is not a good card to have right now in this very moment. I can't believe I did my full combo and I had to discard at the end. That's really funny. Alright, oh, that is Lunalight. What if I just like pop you? What if I just like do that? You and you realistically are the best options because you've wasted at this point your normal summon. So like, what more can you have? You know? Oh, they have that. Take control of an opponent's monster. Okay, understandable. No Lancia for me. Lunalight. You can send a Lunalight from deck to grave. If you feed it by, you can add a polymerization. I'm gonna do this. No rabbit. Hopefully that resolves the outstanding issue. Now they have 3 cards left. Let's see what they can do with them. Okay, just a raw fusion summon. Fuck you. Yeah, try me. Alright, if that means that the other 2 are monsters. So what are they gonna do? Attack? Yeah. I'm okay with that. Believe me, I'm totally cool with you attacking and passing turn. Give me my guy, bitch. Just needlessly mean. Alright, come on. Warlock, you are going to the garbage bin. I don't know if I can kill. Hopefully I can. Oh yeah, easy. Let's go. It's just that easy, baby. All you gotta do is just draw into interruption piece from the hand. You would think it'd be a lot harder to beat a a brand new deck, but that's just the power of Ice Barrier, you know? Did I actually make it to one of your early streams? So I'm on a good schedule. Hi, Overheated. What's up? What's up? Been uh been a while, huh? Just a couple hours since I went to sleep, and I'm here. And now you're here. Oh yeah, because you said you were gonna sleep at around like 3 or something today, right? That's crazy. I'm glad you made it. And now you actually understand stuff, at least to some degree. Oh, this is a little bit of a weird hand, but I'm gonna summon Mirror Mage. So this deck, I don't use it against you because it is my strongest. It's not my strongest deck, but it is my favorite deck, and it has a lot of powerful things that it does. I'm going to Ash Blossom your face. Get out of here. Understand the common words. True. Like special summon. Before you'd be like, I don't know what a special summon is. I know what Eldeen is. But now bro knows terminology. Can't wait to hang out later, man. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Salmon Great Almirage. Oh yeah, no, don't you worry. I'm gonna try my best. This is not a great hand, but it is a hand that I've been given, and thus I will use it. Oh? Yes? No? Maybe? Oh, if he has something, I'm fucked. Oh, there we go. Okay, nice. Add to hand. Going to add this thing here. Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier. So the cool thing about Mirror Mage is that he's kind of a 1-card combo. If you summon him, you can send him off for Almirage. I don't care about Droll. You can send him off for Almirage, which triggers him. So you get to special summon him from the grave with this card. Let's see if I can actually make it to the full combo. They might have an interruption for this. Huh. Well, that was the last time you could mess with graveyard related shenanigans, so Unless they have like a effect negator. I guess we'll find out. And then Mirror Mage, contribute a monster. This might be no. What do they have? What do you have? I'm so curious. I need to know. I must know. Alright. Over here we got 3 tokens. I become level 5. Nibiru? No. Anyways, if you were gonna Nibiru, that would have been the right place. As it is, I'm just gonna go for the spell trap negate guy. Then I'll have this plus 1 monster effect negate. And hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that just is enough. Bam. Now we try to end our turn. Nothing weird's gonna happen. Nothing crazy. Come on now. Let me go. Yeah! Let's go. Alright. We're in this. Just you watch overheated. We're gonna this fool. I don't even know what they're playing. Oh. Yes, stand by. Main. Come on. From what you got. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for whatever you throw at me. Come on. Don't hold back. What you got? Yeah, we got this. Actually, they might just disconnect. Look. They got the little connection symbol. Oh, what is this? I've never read this card. I've never heard of this card in my life. Hold on. During your main phase, you can add 1 non-pendulum Ryuge card from your deck to your hand. Then destroy this card. What? A fake DC is a sign of weakness. True! A true duelist is always on good Wi-Fi. Also, I've never played against this deck. I didn't know it existed. So I'm just gonna negate this and hope that it was a good idea. I mean, this says add a monster. So this has to be good. Like, has to be good. Look, he's in the graveyard now, so he doesn't get the bonus effect here. Oh. Special summon this card from hand. Okay. We're special summoning Bro. He's really big. You can target 1 card of the field to destroy it? No. You can't actually, I've decided. Can't do that. So here's the problem. I don't have another one of the so if I'm just left with Mirror Mage, I cannot play. I'm gonna need whatever I draw, even if I live this turn. I'm gonna need whatever I draw to be really good. Unless he decides not to crash into my monster, which is also fine. I'd be fine with that. If this card is destroyed, place a Ryuge continuous spell trap from deck, graveyard, or oh no! What? Huh? Huh? What? Why are you summoning this guy? I've never seen this monster summoned. Oh, I guess it goes to grave anyways. Ita. Oh, should I have that Blossom? No! It's over. It's so over. It's like actually so over. No. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, well, I've also got Almiraj, yeah. Okay, we're kind of cooked. I'm not going to lie to you. I wish I could say that we weren't, but it might be a little over. But maybe they're not going to do anything special. Maybe... Oh my fucking god. What is this deck? Holy crap. What's funny is you caught my deck specifically at a bad hand. I'm actually thinking of cutting this guy out. He's really good. He's kind of like Max C, so he draws cards when your opponent special summons. But he has to be used if you control no cards, so it's only good for going second. Sometimes you do go second, but you gotta. If you're a deck like Ice Barrier, which is not a meta deck by any means, using this kind of card is tricky. Blame the deck. True. My deck stinks, and my opponent's deck is good. I literally have never heard of that. I'm dead, by the way. Like I've never been more dead in my life. Going on. But that's okay, because we'll be good to go as long as he doesn't make something that can kill over this guy. Yeah, that's 2800. It doesn't do anything. Wait, that really doesn't actually get over it. How are you gonna get over it? What is he trying to do? Salamangreat into Zealantic? What are you doing, brother? Hello? I've never been more confused. I'm like trying to think where this guy's mind is at, where he's going with this. I don't get it. This is totally something I would do. I feel like this is something nobody would do, like ever. Like what are, I guess he like can use Hita again, but for what purpose? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let him cook. I'm gonna let him cook. I'm gonna let him cook. He's clearly more knowledgeable than I am at whatever this is going on. If it's possible to summon something, then do it. Me when I see shiny card. That's the cool part about Master Duel. You see shiny card, you want to press shiny card. So ooh, clicky the button. I might just be dead. And yeah, next game I think is the one. I believe. Raging Phoenix, okay. That is in fact enough. So I will be surrendering. I think they just wanted to be a little stylish. And you know what? They showed me something that I didn't know was possible. So I'll take it. It has a lot of, yeah. The more stars the better is what I always say. That's why the Egyptian god cards were always the best cards. That's a joke, by the way. I don't think I've ever told you about the Egyptian god cards overheated because you don't know Yu-Gi-Oh lore. The Egyptian god cards, what they are a series of cards that there were three of them. Lifer, the Sky Dragon, Obelisk, the Tormentor, and Ra, or the Winged Dragon of Ra. Those three were a big part of the show. They might. Okay. They were a big part of the show because that's just like what Yu-Gi-Oh is. Just like there's lore and there is a bunch of stuff regarding like Egypt, etc. But they were really bad cards in the actual thing, which is really funny. I'm scared of what might happen if I don't negate this, or if I don't pull those right now. I believe in Ultra Super Chicken Supremacy. True, I love my Ultra Super Chicken. Raw, actually, I do have a Raw deck. Not here, in another account that I had. I had a Winged Dragon of Raw deck, because for those who don't know, it's a deck that can really just hit your opponent for a bajillion damage. They have Call by the Grave, so there's nothing really I could do. But that's fine, because I have Dominus Impulse at some point. It sounds really good. I'm sorry, it is not. All the three God cards were really bad. Because they required 3 tributes, and they had no protection. So one interaction could beat them. One little trap card. Oh yeah, Horus does have a... Horus Rock kills people. Horus does have a good synergy with Ra. This is true. I've never tried Horus in Ra deck, um, but might be the way to go. I really actually kind of want to build a Ra deck again. It's just like a deck that's just good enough to get wins, and like do things because they've given Ra specifically so much support. Ra is just like the main god card out of the three god cards. I feel like the other two just kind of get a little bit of sideline support, Snake Eyes Fire King during the peak of its power. Did you win? There's no way. I mean, there's some really good cards that Ra has access to, right? There's like the one that tributes like 3 monsters your opponent controls and things like that. Um, it's impressive what some of the cards do. And then you realize you're summoning Ra. You did? That's so cool. No, I wanna play me some Ra. You know what? I'm building Ra next game. I got the gems for it. I have the deck spaces. We're becoming Ra duelists. It's been so long since I touched that deck. I think I also have the Horus cards, maybe. I have to check. Horus Ra is expensive? Probably am. Both the god cards, and their support, and Horus are like really high rarity engines. Or Horus is a really high rarity engine. Okay, so they've done nothing with their turn. Not even attack, which I appreciate. Oh, well, first turn. I didn't even. I was just like, yeah, sure. Maybe I started. No. Extra deck is the most expensive part. Does that deck even go into the extra deck? You have like what, rank 8s, right? And the Guardian Slime? Or Egyptian God Slime, rather. Oh, wait, this is a good card. What do you do? Negate the activated effects of monsters your opponent controls, whose level, rank, link rating are less than or equal the number of normal monsters in your field and graveyard. What? Levels, ranks, link ratings are less than or equal. Interesting. Well, considering they have 1, I can at least do this. Forest Engine goes crazy in the extra deck? I guess it does, because it just gives you access to like every rank 8. But normally you would want to go first in that strat, or go second in that strategy, right? It's kind of like if you're forced to go first, then you gotta make do with it. It's like, what do you? Raw going first doesn't do anything. It's just like you set the spell card that lets you tribute summon Ra. Maybe does that even work in the opponent's turn? Special summon Swap Frog by discarding General Raya. Yes. Oh, cool. Wait, did he have 2 normal monsters? 1. So why is this negated? You know what? I don't even want to find out. I don't know. I'm just getting out of here. Whose Sun God is actually an amazing defense. Doesn't it like prevent special summon monsters from attacking or something? I remember that being the case. Or something relating to that. Like it's a weird floodgatey effect that no one reads because they just read add a card. The turn they're summoned. Right. I do remember that. Alright. We're doing it for the people. I'm gonna check what I already have. Well, first off, let's delete this one. Prefer Sacred Beasts? I've never played. Okay, Sacred Beasts I've never played. All I know is they're field spell, like one of their spells just like lets them pot of greed. And I thought that was always really cool. But I've never tried them. What do they even I guess they have like a lot of support in terms of like consistency. But like what do you do with them? Like what's the end goal of Sacred Beast? Actually there is one Sacred Beast that I did like to play a lot. But it was back in the day. Uriah. Uriah with like a trap deck is so fun. Like you just play a bunch of trap monsters. Um, you play Imperial Custom or something, which makes it so your continuous traps can't be destroyed. And then you just have like at some point a gigantic Uriah hit the board. That guy was cool. However, not viable in today's game, but very very cool. Uriah, my goat. All right, I forgot. I was gonna check the current cards I have to make Raw work. Even I don't think I have the actual Raw cards in this. Winged Dragon. Uh, oh boy, I have the one Raw. Horus. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I thought I had the Horus card. I guess that those are also on another account. That's okay. That's fine. I could live without Raw. I I would not be able to build that deck right now unless I spent actual real world money. Maybe one day I can relive my Raw days. You know what? I'm feeling some Melodious. They have 4K bodies, unnegatable back row. Okay, the 4K bodies, yeah, I know with come on and stuff, right? Because they're just really big. Unnegatable back row removal through Uriah. Yeah, I fucking love Uriah. He's basically Night Beam, is what he is. Pot of Greed field spell. Love the Pot of Greed field spell. It makes them indestructible and unchargeable. Does it really? That's kind of crazy. Continuous trap that is a skill drain plus gives you health equal to everything the opponent summons. An unnegatable field boss monster that summons a tank. Oh my god. That sounds really fun actually. That sounds like if your opponent doesn't know what to do about it, they're just gonna get because I know they have a lot of consistency. I feel like if your opponent's not ready for it, they're just gonna get walloped in the face with like a 10k guy. Bam, right in there. I don't know. I maybe one day I'll try it. Like just the fact that they have a pot of greed field spell makes me want to try them. And again, I do have a really soft spot for Uriah. So if you're telling me that I can summon Uriah, but oh, that's hold on. I will look at that duel replay right after this because I am curious. Uh, we're just that good. We start with Ostinato, chat. Bam. I mean, if they negate it, they negate it. But very important to note. I don't know what I'm doing with this deck. I last played Yu-Gi-Oh with Yu-Gi-Oh GX cards. Hello, Gold Warlock. Yu-Gi-Oh GX cards were a very fun time. I actually am playing a progression series with my friends. We are in GX, and I managed to summon a almost 4,000 attack Mega Rock Dragon in a rock deck, and it was really fun. Hope you're doing well. I love old Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I love most eras of Yu-Gi-Oh, even though for different reasons. And I think 2010 to 2000 like 15, 16 is my personal favorite. I can enjoy pretty much any era of Yu-Gi-Oh, except for literally Legend of Blue Eye, like the beginning first format, because that one is a little crazy. Okay, so I need to focus on this. Again, I'm not good with the combos, but I will try. I think what I have to do, and this, and this. I have a Nintendo DS Nightmare Troubadour that only has cards up to Duel City. I played Nightmare Troubadour. I haven't finished it at all, like not even close. I have a Harpy deck there. It's really fun. I actually want to continue it. I haven't played it on stream or anything, but I just played it on my off time. And I'm not gonna lie, it's really cool. Like it is just a lot of dueling, but you do get to see some old cards. And again, I'm really proud of the Harpy deck I managed to whip up. I think it's really neat. Select monster to special summon from deck. So now I special summon this one. Yeah. Now we activate. I think we target this one. If we summon this, we should be okay. Then we get this. And then you can special summon a level 4 lower Melodies from hand or grave. Yeah, that sounds really good. We'll just summon this guy, I suppose. The game heavily presses you to play beatdown with fiends and spellcasters. I will resist the temptation. You can't take me off of Harpies. So it's only cards up to Duel City. You think I'll be able to rock Harpies forever? Because I am looking forward to it. There's one deck since Yu-Gi-Oh video games go based off the OCG. You can actually play a Chimera deck, like a fusion deck that special summons like the Gazelle fusion. And I also have that deck, and I think it's so cool that I get to play that. Because that's not a thing you can do, you know, in the actual game. I always thought it was so much fun. And those are my two favorite decks there. I know there's like other decks, and again, I'm missing a lot of the cards. But those have been to me like the standouts. Also, let's go for I suppose. Yeah. We're gonna go one. Maybe not. Or yes, this one. And this. And this one. Okay, there we go. Flowering a Toil. I don't know if this is gonna be enough to win, but I'm sure hoping it is. So this is gonna go to the Pendulum Zone. I tried Master Duel when it came out and I played Striker. Yeah, Sky Striker. How did that go for you? Sky Striker is a very interesting deck to try to play first. I actually got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of the fact, and let me actually, this, there we go, this, I can actually pendulum summon this, which is really funny. I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I had finished playing around like 2012, and I got back into it at the time Master Duel released. I was so confused because every card did so much. It was a very interesting experience, to say the least. I guess I'll put you back. Why not? The access code talker is a big hammer. Yeah, dude, access code is just like you learn about that card. You're like, wow, like that is. I don't know, it's just a cool card to have, right? Because you just get to finish so many games. We'll do this, and we'll go you, and then we'll have you. Then we'll activate you. This has been a really good combo. Look at me playing Melodious like I know what I'm doing. Bam. Right there. Look at this. Wow. Okay, nice. Dude, I'm so happy. All right, come on. What you got? Just Dark Ruler, no more. I mean, between Maxi and Nibiru, I think I should be good. We'll see. Neo Kaiser Seahorse. Hello? You control Blue Eyes, White Dragon, to special summon this card. You can target a Light Tuner. I'm just gonna Maxi now. That's what I'm gonna do. Judge me if you will. Dang, that's a lot of cards. It is overheated. You have no idea how happy I am. I was like, I've never been able to combo. Once you can target up to 3 cards, banish them. If you do, okay. I'm gonna do this because I can banish my own Maxi to stop it from being called by. Let's go. You don't know it. You don't know my level. You don't know what I'm made of. Look at that. I'm using my own monster. Okay, so to explain, I use Maxi, which is a very broken card. Lets you draw every time they special summon. They use Called By, which negates it. Called by the Grave. This spell right here. However, me being the base duelist I am, use Schuberta, the Melodious Diva, Melodious Maestra, to banish my own Maxi before Called by the Grave could banish to negate it. I'm gonna remove from play. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Brush? But I'm drinking coffee. Hi, Slush. Okay, in this particular scenario, just because I have a timer, I'm gonna brush right after the duel. Otherwise, I literally will lose. And I'm proud of the board that I've been able to achieve. Very proud. Lose to time, oh, please. Okay, fine. Fine. I know I did it. I hope you're doing well. I know. Okay. Guy, I just need you to take your time with the place. I'll be right back. I'm gonna brush my teeth. I have returned. Damn it! No, my amazing board. It's over. Oh, what am I even? Oh, oh no, that's evil, Slush. That's very very evil. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up to chat. What did I miss? Nothing better than having some coffee while brushing your teeth. I'm about to finish this coffee. You've done this, all of you, as a collective unit. 30. Man, I'm not even in the. I just took another sip. I'll be back. I'm gonna go brush my teeth again. Chat. I'm gonna go do that. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. Just to let everybody know. I had no part in this. Everybody knows what they did. Hard to name one thing about modern Yu-Gi-Oh! It's having to read what the cards do. It took me so long to get used to all the card effects. Like, you have no idea. Where's my brushing? At this point, it's been a little easier just because so much time has passed since I came back. I don't remember where my brush is. Okay. I did try. I tried to look for for me brushing, but I don't have it. Thus, I'll be right back. Oh boy. Okay. I speed brushed that time. Oh my god. It tastes so bad. Teeth brushing ASMR? How dare you? When I get a better mic, maybe. Ahoy, toothpaste. Hi, Richter. How's it going? What up? What up? We just got a forfeit because we didn't take game actions because I was forced to brush my teeth. Um. Also, welcome back, Goblin. If you didn't see anything happening, it's because I was mixing toothpaste and coffee, because that's apparently what people like to see. I guess you could brush your teeth at your desk is what I'm gonna have to start doing, bro. I'm gonna have to bring like a little mini sink with me just in case. I'm so sad. I had such a good board. Was it good? The toothpaste and coffee? What do you? What I thought. You know what? Now that my hopes and dreams have been crushed with Melodious, um, I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorite decks to play. This deck, I love it so much. I love it so dearly. I actually have used it against you. Oh wait, hold on. Uh, I need to. There we go, Goblin. I'm going to look for your thing. I remembered. I remembered the thing, guys. I'm gonna go to. I think it's here. No, friends, maybe. Add this thing here. Demon, demon. Follow, and we're gonna look at the replays. You have a Zark deck? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. This is the Horus. You got some signature stuff going on. Oh my god, you win a lot, don't you? Okay, let's go this one. I'm excited to see. Alright. This is a replay that we're watching. Of the Sacred Beast. And I'm very excited because if I see Uriah going to yell. Let's Hyper Blaze. The special summon Uriah using its own procedure. You can also use this or face down trap purchase. Once per turn, when attack is declared involved, you can trap from. Huh. You can discard a card to add to your hand or special summon one of the. Are you kidding me? You just got one of those? My favorite. Now I remember. Do you remember? What have you remembered? Ladder. Hello Houdini. What's up? What's up? Yeah, we're doing some Master Duel ladder. I mean, we took a break to see what's going on with a replay here of Sacred Beasts. When was the last time you saw a Sacred Beast, Houdini? I just got home. Nice. I hope the last hour or so of work was good. Genesis format Sacred Beast. I love Genesis format. I was actually messing with Magical Sciences for that format just yesterday. I broke my brain, but I figured something out that I think is super nasty. It just loses to 1 point of interaction. Don't worry about that. I quit Master Duel because they limited something about my Sky Striker deck, and I couldn't be bothered to learn another one. Oh, well that makes sense. Sky Striker was a meta deck, so I do get it. Gray plays Sacred Beast so not too long ago. Gray plays Sacred Beast, that's crazy. Also, this is a crazy deck. This is a crazy duel. You got Armed Dragon versus Sacred Beast. Got Super Polymerization. Synchro Zone to stop them from attacking. The last Zark replay? I definitely will. After this, I'll check Zark. Haha, they can't attack. They don't have a synchro monster. Okay. Well, I've never seen this one. What does this do? Well, he just summons a guy? It's Lone Fire Blossom for the archetype? Oh my god. Okay. Awakening. This card gains effects. Each time your opponent normal or special summons, gain life points. That's kind of sick. Gold Warlock, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome into the part-time Pirates. Okay, so got Buster Blader stuff in here. What is going on with this other deck, by the way? Got like Armed Dragon Buster Blader. That's sick. Both of these decks are sick. I'm gonna be so real with you. So many life points. Oh my gosh. Spirit of You Bell. Let's go. Oh, and then we just fuse. Hello? That's great. This is amazing. Bitch is telling me to wife check. What is that? So the wife check redeem is I check up on my wife, see how she's doing. I have a wife. And she likes it when I say hi to her, so I go say hi to her and see what's up. It was from a Genesis Duelathon. Oh shoot. How did that go? Did you win? And 7 kids? I don't have 7 kids! 6 at best. Yeah, there's also Ask My Wife a Question, which is a more expensive redeem, but have those. Dark Beckoning. Dark Beckoning Beast to get Opening of the Spirit Gates. Okay. Get this guy. This is the basic combo that I know of. I've seen this plenty of times. I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. That's not a thing I've seen before. Not yet, you don't. True. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Who knows? A 7-kid dream will become a reality. It's true. I'm one of them. You're not my kid. Houdini, no, don't believe his lies. Do not believe him, for he is lie. Bro, we have Uriah, dude. I love Uriah so much. Now I just want to play like some Uriah and edit. I think after stream, I'm probably just gonna try to hit up the Edison ladder with some Uriah, even though it's a really bad deck in Edison. Wow, it's the Armed Dragon level 3. Hey, we got Tempest. We got Tempest out here. Negate the activated effects of monster your opponent controls. This is disgusting, by the way. It's just literally, it's not even skill drain. It's just like you can't activate effects. Here, like this is true King of all calamities. My mom had 7 kids. Whoa, that's crazy. That's a lot of them. Are you one of the oldest or the youngest? Okay, we got another Uriah. Yeah, the fact you have multiple Uriah in this deck is so sick. I love it. And he just pop back row. He just does it. Just night beam. Bam, bam, bam. Back row doesn't exist. And suddenly he's big. We have how many traps? We do have traps. Yeah, because he summons himself. Amazing. Truly incredible. The fact that you can play this deck. You can play Uriah in modern, essentially. Like granted, this is Genesis format, but that's still impressive. I see how games can last for hours now. This match is wild. It is. There's actually a whole problem with time procedure where the games last too long, and so sometimes in like real in-person tournaments, match 3 just will not happen. I think this is Zark, right? Let's see what happens. Or match 3 either won't happen, or it will like have to be cut short, due to time, because there's like a certain amount of time per round that you're allotted. I'm the 5th. I see. I see. Yeah, that's crazy. My grandpa actually had 5 or 4 siblings. Um, We'll try me Fuelos. Okay, how are we gonna beat Fuelos? We have Called by the Grave, but I guess we don't care about Fua. Find out. Cream King. Get. Okay, I've seen this. Obviously, perform a pal, guys. Really good. 10 to 15 fast turns is better than 1 to 3 long turns, in my opinion. Well, 10 to 15 fast turns is just old Yu-Gi-Oh, right? That's just like 2010's Yu-Gi-Oh. My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. Except maybe Karibo. I love quoting Little Karibo. He's still making episodes. Did you guys know that? Little Karibo is still making episodes of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge series. Which, by the way, for those who haven't seen it, please do yourself a favor. Watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge series. It is so silly. A lot of it has not held up, but a lot of it is just still funny. Screw the rules, I have money. Will never not be funny. Does Master Duel have like a setting that you can play like GX cards only? No, but if you get together with friends, then yeah. I've been asking, everyone's been asking for this. Everyone's like, please add a setting in Master Duel where you can play with your friends like old school, where you can like draw on the first turn. You don't have to mess around with it that much. They have it for events. They've made things like the GOAT event, right, where you play like 2005 OCG, and that was cool. People were playing gadgets. People were playing like some really cool, like old Six Samurais. But they never make it a thing you can always play. It's always like play it for 3 days and they'll lose it forever. Like, please, Konami, I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. I'm pleading. Also, I don't know what's going on, but I love the fact that this guy's here because I play him in Speedroid. I've never seen this card. Is this card new? I know Beyond the Pendulum. I've never seen Exceed the Pendulum. What the? Oh, you get to Ignite and search 2, 2 of them things, and of course the triggers Aftergrowth. Yeah, amazing. This deck exists as a testament to my hate for Max C and the Mulch armies. Are you going for the? Are you going for the deck out? With friends, my dream crushed. No. You gotta. There's a lot of communities that play old Yu-Gi-Oh. Like a lot of them. Believe me, I'm in so many old Yu-Gi-Oh discords where they play with old cards. There's the YGO from Zero server where they're exploring like every single format, and a lot of times they are playing like older formats because a lot of them are popular. Like 2004 is a good era, like Yada format, like Goat format. There's Edison format, GX card. There's actually, fun fact, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber. I don't know if he still does. RJ. He does some videos with other popular YouTubers such as MBT and Timo. His Discord has a GX format where only GX cards are playable for the most part. It's very cool. Or like he cut off like a bunch of DM cards. Also, this whatever this is going on is insanity. That's so funny. You just destroyed everything that he ever held dear. What's up? Hello, Kurosama. What up? What up? How's it going? The only difference is this deck now is that Appo is replaced with Borrelguard. She is banned. That's right. Does it matter too much if Appo is gone? Players surrendered. Who would ever play old cards? We would, Houdini. We would. That's us right there. Naturia. I gotta see that. I love Naturia. I actually don't play this game anymore, and I'm more centered on real life TCG. That's fair. A lot of people have been moving away from Master Duel. For me, it's just easier to, obviously get in and play. But I think if you have a proper deck, of which I only have one, Dark World, and I never used it. But if you have a proper deck, it must be so fun to just go to locals and play with people. Because I cannot remember the last time I played Paper Yu-Gi-Oh. It must have been like at a poolside when I was like 12. Like that's what I remember, like in a hallway or something of my condominium. But those are the good old days when I thought summoning a rerun was good. A very evil Naturia deck. Every Naturia deck is an evil Naturia deck, but that's what makes it fun. Like the format I know in Nightmare Troubadour is Solemn Judgment is unlimited. Solemn Judgment is so funny because like people didn't know that card was good. They didn't realize it. I thought they were just like, well, I'm saying no to anything that you do. However, I'm paying some life points. I don't know about that. And then people realize, no, that's actually good. That's actually really, really good that you get to say no to whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of formats where Judgment is unlimited, like the earlier ones for sure. Makes me really happy she's banned. Yeah, it's good for the game. I just hope that they get rid of more terrible, awful monsters to fight, and then they can finally take Maxia behind the shed. Because I'm okay with the Molcharmies. It's just, why is Maxi still in this game? Master Duel is just a mess and I hate it. I get it. Master Duel should be a lot better. Like, it's got such good presentation. The music is wonderful. The cards look good. The UI is awesome. But why the fuck do we have to deal with Maxi? Or like terrible decks or like bad ban lists? And there's been some good ones. There's been some really good Master Duel formats. It's just there's also so many bad ones. Why do we still not have a way to set it up in a custom room where you can draw going first? When that's a thing that's implemented into the game via many events. Master Duel. I would come back to the TCG if they unbanned Electromite. They need to do that. Why is Electromite banned? What did Electromite do? What did she like hurt someone like from the dev team? Like Electromite herself or himself. I don't even know if it's a guy or a girl. They just like executed someone at Konami, and that's why Electromite has to stay banned. It draws a card and searches a card. That's it. Like people. Come on now. No longer the powerhouse she used to be. Yeah, exactly. Like she's totally fine. I don't pendulums need it. Like pendulums suck. Modern cards are like 100 times better than Electromite. I'm gonna be so real with you. Cyberstein. Cyberstein is such a funny card. Like the fact that Cyberstein was so good they had to ban him. And then they unbanned him. And they immediately had to re-ban him because people were summoning Exterio is so funny. I love it. Playing with strangers with the same unfun best decks ever exactly built the same way, or play decks that overstay their welcome to branded in tier limits. I've seen more variety in TCG locals. Locals definitely would have more variety. Um, and I will say, I've seen some very fun decks. Whenever run across in Master Duel like a Valmonica or something like that, I get really happy because I'm like, people are experimenting. That's what I like to do. I like if you see the decks that I have. It's very funny because I have Snake Eyes, but I built it after it was good. But most of the decks I use are like Witchcrafter, Ice Barrier, Melodious, which Melodious is on the upper echelon of good decks for me because I don't usually play meta. I always have Gladiator Beasts. Like I like the fun decks that are also capable, and I appreciate that they can be playable. But modern decks can get so oppressive, it's scary. Um, but at least with Ice Barrier, I found a balance. Right, there are some times where I feel like I could do nothing, but I try my best, and at the very least, I feel like I have good games sometimes. I just really wish that there was no Max C and no terrible, terrible monsters to face off against. Because the reason why they are there is because Max C exists. I'm pretty sure Rongo is still like legal in Master Duel, right? Like Rongo Miniad. Rongo. No, okay, he's banned. He is banned. This, they did the one thing. Ban lists are joke. Yeah, a lot of the Master Duel ban lists, like they come out more frequently. People are like defending it, like, oh well, they come out with ban lists frequently. I don't care. I don't care. Ban every floodgate. Ban every unfun monster. Yu-Gi-Oh is the best game ever if you let it be. But you have to allow it to be that by letting people play the game. Electromite allowed pens to go turbo in a time when pens were going kind of crazy. Yeah, no. I get why it was banned at some point. For sure. But come on, it's 2025, y'all. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Super Heavy Samurai used to be terrifying during that time. I love how Super Heavy Samurai, when it got Wakaushi and the new cards, it was terrifying for exactly like 3 days, and then they got rid of it. Despite Pearly losing power, both Sleepy and Delicious Memories are still limited in the ban list and TGY. Who knows? I. Why is that? What? What? Why is like okay? I get being scared of X Pearly Noir, but come on, everyone's got to have a kaiju in their side deck, right? Come on now, please. Uh, Let Pearly live. They're a cool deck. I was actually teaching my friend Overheated about Pearly. I'm like introducing him to the game. I started off with Fluffles, which was a really good idea because it's a pretty simple deck. And we moved on to Pearly, which was not a simple deck, but it's really cute. Let the deck have fun. I don't know. Maybe full power Pearly is still too strong. Who knows? Rongo is gone. Thank God. But it was legal for a while. You know, they had like a bunch of these crazy ass monsters legal for a while. Rongo can die. Like the first time I played against that card, I was just like, oh my god! Like this was really early on Master Duel. I was just like, what is going on? Like what? I'm like I was okay. I stopped playing at a time when we had Inzector, when we had Wind Up, when we had Dino Rabbit, and I get having crazy combos. Even back then, I was like, okay, Wind Ups is crazy. Like Wind Ups is wild. This can perform nuclear fusion. How and like rip your hand and everything. But then I come back and everything is even faster than wind ups, and I was like, oh, this is the game now. But I got used to it after a while. However, some cards are a problem, like legitimately. Rongo was banned during the end of Tri Brigade era. Okay. That's good. That is a good thing. I wish they did that with more terrible floodgate monsters. I'm that old with Master Duel. Hey, I started Master Duel when it came out. I loved Master Duel as a concept. I was very excited to go back into the game because at the end of the day, I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since I was 12 and I'm now 32. You know? Maybe even I know I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh probably when I was like 9. When I bought like when I forced my mom to buy me like a Kaiba starter deck, and I was like, "Whoa, Rogue Doll, that's a cool card." um, and it's reached to this point, um, across the ups and downs of the game, where it's like there are some eras of Yu-Gi-Oh that are just so good to play that you kind of have to ignore the bad ones a little, you know. Does Master Duel come with functions of private duel without card limitations? Yes, that you can play. You can create a room, make it so there's no ban list. So you can play cards like Pot of Greed, for example. Not every card is coded into Master Duel, but a lot of them are. Things like, the aforementioned Pot of Greed, cards that were already in the game and then got banned, like Crystron Halka-Fibrax, things like that. You could play them. That's what people do in Yu-Gi-Oh series when they pull cards from packs and such. And they're like, well, this card is banned, but we'll just set up the room to be unlimited. Play whatever you want. You do still have to craft the cards, so I don't know if you want to waste crafting material on Heavy Storm and Pot of Greed. I did so for the events, but it didn't feel good. Change of Heart too, when it was banned. Which, isn't it crazy that Change of Heart just is legal again, and I haven't seen that many people use it when it's Change of fucking Heart. Isn't that crazy? Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrow is still banned? No way. Are you kidding me? Bro, let the deck lit. What did it do to you guys? Like, Konami, please. I promise, Wakaushi is not that scary. Like a little scary, but come on now. I just think they didn't give the cards enough limitation. I don't know. They're just scared of everything, I suppose. Before Yu-Gi-Oh, I played Duel Master. Okay, Duel Master is such a fun game. I used to have the game on my Game Boy Advance. I never beat it, but it was a good time. There actually is a digital client, like official digital client to play it. However, it is only in Japanese, except for the fact that there's a Discord about it. There's a Discord for it that provides resources to apply an English patch. So you can actually literally play the Duel Master um, online digital simulator, and it looks good, plays well. I played it a little bit. I wouldn't mind batshit insane boss monsters if they were only summonable within their archetype. Yes, true. Make them a challenge to summon. Make them be not unlocked to anything, so you can't splash them with everything, because that's what happened with this fucker, Predaplant Vert Anaconda. This card would be totally fine if you just let it be in the Predaplant archetype, or if it required a Predaplant. At least let people, or have people invest into said archetype to be able to play a card. This being printed as 2 effect monsters for the cost to summon it is criminal. Because this could have been a really cool card if it required a Predaplant monster, at least 1, possibly 2. Or if it just locked you into Predaplants. Like, why not? At least lock you into something, you know? Lock you into a plant, who cares? Lock you into dragons, I don't know. None of my decks in TCG are meta, but they're competitive enough, you could say. What decks do you play in TCG, might I ask? There's an English one called Shobu.io. Oh, shoot. But that's like, is that official? Because the one I'm talking about is like actually properly official. It's just only in Japan. I'm sure there's like a lot of ways you could play it otherwise. They don't archetype lock these hard to summon boss monsters. Then something happens in the future, and suddenly there's an already strong deck that can just cheat it out. Exactly. Like, I don't know. I feel like they've gotten better at that recently. But only very recent. And even then, not entirely. I'm pretty sure any 2/4s can still do full Raziel combo. pretty sure two monsters is still Moon of the Closed Heaven into full Fiend's Myth combo. Um, so gotten better at it. Is just they haven't royally screwed up. They still have a lot of these. Um, I don't know. It is what it is, right? What can you do? Early Unchained, Evil Eye Unchained, Tips invoked Melfi's Sprite Tribrigade, and recently Memento. I applaud you for using Pearly. I tried to, I had to, because we thought it was really cute, right? So when I was teaching my friend Overheated, um, the game of Yu-Gi-Oh. After we did Fluffles, because he understood Fluffles already, I said, well, if you like cute animals, let's do Pearly. I didn't know how to play Pearly, so I had to learn the deck while teaching him. And I gotta say, Pearly is such an interesting deck concept wise. The fact that the little creature has a memory and it transforms based on the memory is so cute. However, comma, what a complicated deck. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It hurt our brains, but it was an interesting time. I guess if you get used to it, eventually it just becomes second nature. Remember DKOAC? That the King of all calamities? Oh my, yeah, True King of all calamities is what a card. He's you can play him. People are playing him in Genesis format, right? With boss stage and generators. They used to at least, because now they've put a little like 1 or 2 points into generator monsters specifically to prevent that, I suppose. Soon I'll be playing ice barriers. Should ice barriers are so cool. I love ice barriers. This right here is probably my favorite deck, um, of all time. Like I don't know, there's just something about it. The fact that you can draw into hand traps, the fact that Swap Frog can chain block Mirror Mage if you discard it. There's just so many cool things about it. I don't know. I really like the deck. Unofficial, but you can play the game online. I'm glad that there is an option for it. I know not a lot of people do still play it, but interest is there. And I will say, I still love the fact that because I don't particularly like mana in card games. Um, However, I think the Duel Masters paved the way to do it really well, which is you can turn any card into mana, because then you don't have to put just mana in your deck. Looking at you, Magic. Archfiend Calamity? I've is that a deck or a card? I just imagine like the Archfiend deck playing True King of all Calamity. I actually miss the old Archfiend cards, like chessboard Archfiend cards. Terra King is so cool. I actually won a small tournament in an old format, um, with Archfiend, and what a deck! Like the fact that you have a creature that's 2,000 attack and can hit over stuff and negate their effects. Back in the day in 2003, 2004, that is crazy. I have an account with an Ojama Melfi deck, but I can't remember the login. No! You gotta save the Ojama Melfis! It feels funny even saying that. But I can't judge you for having Ojama Melfis when I wanted to have fabled Ojamas. Because I thought it would help getting Unicorn locks out. Like Fabled Unicorn. Really isn't a hard deck to play, but not easy to master because you got to remember what each quick effect. Well, that's the thing. I guess it is just more of like a getting used to it and like learning the gimmick once you do. But like there are decks that are like I don't know that seem a lot simpler. But I guess once you get used to the pearly cards and like what it's supposed to be doing, it's easier. You are just trying to turbo out X Pearly Nora at the end of the day, right? Or like Zoo, stuff like that. As a thought, I luckily was not playing at the time of Azathoth. I am very happy for that. There's a lot of periods of Yu-Gi-Oh that did not seem like a fun time. Um, Genlocks, Azathoths, so many FTKs, Mind August, etc. Like so many moments of Yu-Gi-Oh's history are just plagued with bad times for people. I remember the mission in Master Duel where you used rituals. Oh yeah, they had like events and stuff. I want an event. I need it. What is the? There actually is an event currently ongoing, or not currently ongoing. Soon, like 2 days. I don't know what this deck does, but I think Ice Theme is pretty sick. What the deck does is summon a guy that if he dies summons another guy, and if your opponent summons a guy, then he, the initial guy, summons a guy from your deck. That makes it harder for them to play. And also the deck draws a bunch of cards, and I love drawing. Early when they run into goblin bikers equals sad cat, right? Because they can like detach materials just for fun. Just like your material, my material. Pretty cool. Hey, ice spears are chilling, you know. I wish rituals were better than they are. Well, lucky for you, Warlock, they've got a really good ritual deck currently in Master Duel. Mitsurugi. Um, I don't have it. Not only, actually, it's kind of earth shattering that we have not only a good ritual deck, we have a good reptile deck. Like, what's going on? What is this? Look at this. Well, I've typed in reptile. Mitsurugi. This guy's so good. You love Ice Jade Arc. Ice Jade would be so cool. Actually, that might be a fun one. Overheated. We could do Ice Jade at some point. I can try to teach you that. Um, although their game plan is making it so your opponent can't play the game, but you know, other than that. And yes, Voiceless Voice actually is a good deck. You're right. You're right. Voiceless Voice was good. I don't know if it's still meta, but I'm sure it's still like a good deck. Okay, but what's better as a ritual deck? Voiceless Voice or Mitsurugi? Because right now it seems Mitsurugi is killing people, but I know that's also because you can splash it into other things. Look up Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. Wait, is this the one where you summon it in the opponent's turn? Hold on. Red Dragon Archfiend. King. Oh, I think it's banned, right? Hold on. Forbidden. Yeah, wait, this guy, I know him. He got banned because you summoned him with Centurion right on the opponent's turn, and they were like, "Okay, now you can't play game. Have fun." That's so evil. Why do people? Why do they do that? Okay, this one, this one I will forgive. Why? Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to summon him on your turn so that you can play the game. However, they didn't account for the fact that this can be summoned on the opponent's turn. That is why this card is banned. If this card just said, if you summon it during your turn, negate all effects of monsters that your opponent may control, this would not be a problem. Konami, get it together. You got this. I believe in you guys. But until then, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend will remain. And that still doesn't tell me anything. No, trust me. Voiceless Voice and Mitsurugi are really good ritual archetypes. Like, even despite the fact that Drytron also existed at some point and was also crazy. If you want a deck that makes your mind F itself, try Memento. Is it really is it a hard deck? I didn't know that. I was like considering because I think Memento is really cool. Not only is it they get destroyed and it's like it's fun. It's like a sticky archetype from what I've seen. Like they really have a lot of like staying power. Um, but also it's just a cool callback to like old cards. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to play it one day if I look at combos or like see what's going on. That deck seems awesome. I need a deck like that now. I like summoning things. True. That's what I'm saying. And drawing. Yeah. So it is not the best deck. Ice Barriers is not an amazing deck. But the fact that you get to draw a bunch of cards is always a plus. I just want more Yang cards. One day Houdini, one day. When was the last Yang card released? Probably Denglong, right? Which we have available. He is not banned anymore. Isn't that crazy? You just get to play Denglong and no one does. I don't consider Mitsurugi a ritual deck. That's fair. I don't know like how they play. I've never played against Mitsurugi. I just know that they use the ritual cards. They use like the ritual uh, guy. Like they summon him once. I saw. I think same. Yeah, Houdini, you got a another Yang truther in chat. Managed to random bullshit my opponent to death recently in Ignisters versus Mitsurugi on my alt. Nice. Oh, yeah, I did see you have the add Ignisters as one of the replays. I'm happy that you're able. Oh wait, this is the alt. Okay, hold on. We're watching this so early. Hello, fun size. What's up? What's up? It is early. Yeah, I decided to do like a little bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh stream. It's been a good time, honestly. I do love talking about Yu-Gi-Oh and playing it, of course. But talking about it is so much fun. Let's look at this replay real quick. See what's up. New Vels. That actually is a deck I'm surprised that you don't play Houdini unless you do. But it's really funny because it is the cooking archetype. And they summon Hungry Border. Okay, but New Vels isn't a good ritual deck. It's just a ritual deck. It happens to exist. I don't know if I would attach the word good to it. But it does function. It does what it does really well. What it does is just not enough to be met. But that's fine. It is a fun deck. I love being annoying to my opponent, assuming they're not someone I know. I love being annoying to my opponent, especially if they're someone I know. Oop. How you doing, fun size? If you think summoning it on your opponent's turn is an issue, allow me to introduce you to Cosmo Neo, summoned via Arm Neo. We're gonna look at that card, and then we're gonna look at the replay. I do still have it copied. Cosmo Neo. First, we should look at Arm Neo. Arm Neos. If this card is special summon, choose a dragon monster in your graveyard and destroy all monsters your opponent controls with a okay. Good card, good effect. When this card destroys a monster by battle, you can make this card gain the following effect. During the main phase, quick effect, you tribute this card to summon a fusion elemental hero fusion monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning condition. Okay. And then this is Cosmo and Neo. Unless first you go, this card is special summon from the extra deck, you can activate this effect for the rest of the turn. Your opponent cannot activate cards. Also, card your opponent controls cannot activate effects. Your opponent can activate cards or effects in response to this card's like, oh my god. I feel like this entire thing is just a and oh just no. Just telling your opponent fuck you. Is it just me or is Colgate taking his time? Am I? I'm just what? Maybe. I like to take things easy. I'm having a good time talking to chat. Especially if it's about Yu-Gi-Oh! I just like nerding out about it, you know? You started when it was 6 a.m. for me? Oh my gosh. That's right, that's right. We are quite in different time zones. I think it's 3 hours apart. But luckily you're here and that's what matters. I appreciate you being here. I do play it. Let's go. My goat. That's what had to happen. I think my favorite part about the Nouvelle cards is that they have like recette de poisson. They like say it in French and they're like fish recipe. There's like parentheses fish recipe. They didn't have to do that. I just think it's funny. Tired? Aw, hope you can get some rest today. Hope it's not like too busy of a day for you. I love being annoying to someone I know if they're annoying to me first. So it looks like we have one hell of a magical game. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Gonna annoy the crap out of each other. Wife check will do. I'll be right back. I've returned. My wife is doing fine. She packed up because we're going on a trip uh tomorrow for just a couple days. We got everything packed already. Also, yeah, I think that match between me and Overheated to see who can annoy who first will be funny. And now the arson and fire. I missed the arson and the fire. I always miss the arson and the fire. I want to get in on it. Hold on, I got this. Thank you, thank you. I think it'll be fun. I'll miss everyone. Okay, now that I have this, I have to go back to the code up here, Goblin End. I love this. Thank you. That was the emote was drawn by Kieran. I love her arson. So good. We're gonna go to friend, add this thing, Goblin number 2 to the replay. It is so good. This one has. Is this Speedroid? Okay, so I don't see the Ignister one here. Maybe this is the. Take a look. I did see an Ignister one on the other one. I don't know if that's actually the one. The little animation she posted on her server. It's so good. I was there when she was finishing working on it, and I I love it. It's so fun. I hope she has the time to make more animations with crayons. Oh, so now we're actually seeing Mitsurugi. Now that we've talked about it, of course it has to happen that we here with it. What you don't know, Overheated, is that I am comically evil. Wait, hold on. I got a better effect for that. It's peak cinema. I think Karen just has a really good eye for that sort of stuff, and she tried really hard. Like she worked a lot on it. It was something that took a few hours. But she does say it's better animating like that than animating like frame by frame. The laugh says it all. I've got a great evil laugh. Wait, we got Nibiru. Hold on. We're about to see Nibiru pop off, hopefully, maybe. Unless they've got a negate, in which case, no. Let's see. Thank you, Overheated. I worked really hard on my evil laugh. Nibiru. Oops. Sorry about that. Actually, there's a video of me out there. I might have deleted it at this point. Oh my god, they all die! They've all been dieted! I mean, this is like the biggest Nibiru token of all time, and everything Mitsurugi does load. Because it was tributed. But we don't talk about that. They got bonus effects attributed. Yeah, I was like, hold up, wait a minute. I forgot which deck we're talking about here. I feel like you've just given them a benefit. I guess it did get rid of one of the other guys that was there. Oh my, jeez, holy crap! They were just like, thank you for Nibiruing me. Okay. Connected. Your opponent can discard a card or that effect is negated. What an interesting card. Okay, we're doing math mech things. Okay, hold up. Hold up. How do you... There's no way you win this, right? I actually forgot to check if it said win or lose. But you have 2 cards. Just 2. One math mech versus the world. And circular isn't even enough to do it, because the Sigma got negated. Okay, but we got this guy. The Dark Infinite Ignister. He's a little baby. Alright, come on, little baby. Punch him, punch him. What does this do? You can target a reptile, monster, and grave source summon. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't do anything. Okay, Harry Born. Got land, which is because of this guy. This thing searches one, maybe? If you control no monsters, you may... Oh, but we do. But not anymore. Because we got Wicked. I love his name. Banish 1. Add backup, add Ignister. Flash Mage. We're going for good old access code. Add Ignite. Okay, okay. I guess we can also go for like the actual like boss monster of the deck, right? The big towers guy. The Arrival Cybers. I think that pops cards, right? Get him! Get him! Just bam, bam! 1-2 punch. Yeah! I think they're just out of interaction at this point. Transcode Talker. Firewall Saber's Dragon adds AI Meet You. Which reveals that ritual and gets this guy. Then we go to Field Spell to summon Achichi and get Pikari. Transcode Special Summon back Splash Mage. Splash Mage already used the effect, I think. But we could go for Dark Templar at Ignister. A Link 3 using so many Link ratings, but that's fine. Because we get this guy summoned. AI Connect. Dark Infant again. If a monster is summoned, things happen. I guess this guy's effect triggers again. Oh, it's a different effect. You move it, and you summon 3! Oh my gosh! Okay. Alright, hold on. Kinda sick. Alimbertion. Pull up. Okay, subtraction. Add cards. Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid. Place counters. When your opponent monster activated, you can remove a counter from this card. Okay, okay, let's see where this goes. And this gets this back to hand. And G Golem Crystal. We're doing G Golem things? There's no way. Mitsurugi has a guy that tributes my guy to summon himself. Ah, I see the issue. I see the underlying issue with summoning the Big Towers guy is that he is not a Big Towers guy against them. If you control, okay, special summon. We haven't used Hiyari yet. Got Cheaty. Singular. You can target a Cyberse monster. Dark Templar summon. I love how Cyberse guys can just summon forever. Like literally, you just let them go. They're just summon, 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 summon. It's very funny to see. And the fact that you took the time to like learn these cards and learn all the combos is very impressive. And hey, the guy can't be targeted now. Whoa, they go back. Battle phase. Oh, whoa. Holy shit. He just became huge. Wow. That's crazy. My gosh. Not bad for 2 cards in hand. I'd say so, yeah. Oh my gosh. 2 cards in hand got you everything. Everything you could possibly want. Realistically, yeah, no, that's great. I guess it just everything kind of had to work out, but it did, and you won. Congrats. Why is Witchcrafter prohibited? I cry now. Oh right, because I haven't edited the deck. Um, what do I want? How? What if I use the other sci frame here, whatever its name is. This one, spell card for spell cards. Why not? That's probably fine. Just one. I should probably not be doing this. This right here, um, undeniably a bad idea. However, no, that's it. I got nothing. Realistically, it should be like another Witchcrafter spell, just to have like more different name spells. But the thing is, the only other Witchcrafter spell that I have is this one. It's really bad. Guess I'll play it anyway. It's just for fun. All right, I'm here, opponent. Let's see what you got. I'll do a few more duels before wrapping up. Okay, hold on. We get to go first in our heavy going first deck, so I do appreciate it. Reasoning. This is a really good hand. Hopefully Reasoning will just mill like 50 cards. I could get greedy. I can get greedy and go meta, summon, and then do Reasoning after. Reasoning realistically. I'm gonna do this because if they have Max T, they're gonna want to change to this, but then I'll change meta. They don't have anything. Level 4 was selected. Okay. By Street. Nice. Uh-huh. Good. We'll take it. We will take it. And then we go you. Start this. Get Hane out here. Do this. Get Golem Aruru. You get the fusion spell for next turn. There was a way to fuse this turn, but I'm not. I don't need it. I think I'm good. I actually might want the Master Reborn, just in case. All right. That. Don't think anything here does anything. I'm just going to end turn. And then I'm gonna get like 50 cards. This one. Here. We got scroll. There. And we got 2 in hand. Lovely. All right, all right. Let's see what you got. Opponent. I was gonna call him by name, but you know, I should be able to read this. These 2. These 4 actually, because I've been studying, but I'm still very bad at katakana. What are we negating? Well, we have to negate Hain. That much is true. Does it matter if I do this now? So Hain is negated, so I cannot pop. Which I guess is a little unfortunate, but that's fine. Because they get this guy. What? Monsters you control. Sure. Yeah, that's. Add a Morganite card from deck to hand. Interesting. I'm gonna go get some sleep, but I'll leave you a look. I'll get more chocolate coins. I have to reach my goal of becoming the first Colgate millionaire. I can only redeem 8 toothbrushes. That's so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Overheated. I hope you have a nice nap. Like I said, I'm probably also gonna be wrapping up soon. This is meant to be just a short stream, but it was really fun playing and talking to everybody. I might just wrap up after this one actually, because I was told that I have to sweep. Hopefully we get to win. Morgana. As far as normal stuff, you can add a Morganite spell. I don't care if you add a Morganite. At this point, you can add whatever you wish. Morganite things are not going to be the death of me. Yes, that is totally fine. I don't care. Early Colgate stream hit different. True. You can activate monster, but you can normal summon level 5 or higher monsters. You do not pay life points to activate spell trap cards. Sure. Yeah, for you, you got a whack schedule. I'm not gonna lie to you. Huh. You can change the attack. I mean, I don't care about that. I really don't. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what they're planning to do, but Spirit with eyes of blue. Okay. You negate. Get negated. It'll be fixed in no time. I believe. I believe in your strategy. And also, if you sleep now, that means you're gonna be around later. So maybe you'll even catch the stream before before our hangout. Good old classic Phasmo. Is that a Primite spell trap? Do I care? Not really. I mean, can't be activated this turn, I don't think, because it was just set. I'm curious to see what they try. Hopefully, I make it in time. That'll be really nice to have you there. Okay, what do we have? SP Little Knight. Okay. What do I do? So, effect. I'm going to select SP Little Knight to go away. And you're going to try to banish our monsters, because of course, what you haven't realized is that... Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Discord? Goblin. Yeah, that's the Discord. You can join. It's a little inactive right now, but I'm trying to get more into Yu-Gi-Oh side of things. I plan to stream a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh in the future, and hopefully that means that a lot more people are gonna be there, like that know Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. It'll be really exciting. I want to discard Honestly, Scroll's really bad. So yeah, I get negated Little Knight. Now I don't have any more points of interaction, but I think we should be good. Yeah, thank you, Overheated, for the hydrate. I did in fact just have coffee, so it's probably to my best interest, to have water at this moment in time. If anyone wants to talk Eldean with me, I'll be there in Colgate's Discord. True. Well, hey, now you know Fluffle. Someone asked you about Fluffle, you're an expert. Made a fan art for you. We're just looking for a disc to send it. Thank you for the fan art. I really appreciate it. Hold on, let me look it up. Let me end the turn there so it doesn't count as me not doing anything. Can you Discord? Can you open up? You have the ability to. Look at the art thing. And you Colgate fan art. That's so funny. Oh my god. That's oh my gosh. I look like I'm sleeping. Oh my god, I almost lost because of that. Hold on, I gotta lock in. I did teach you Fluffle. I taught you everything I know. Oh, this thing like changes them forever. That's a problem. Send a spell, cast your monster, or a spell. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use this. I'm going to send. What is the card that I would like to send? Probably Witchcrafter, Confusion, Confession, right? Not that I have a way to get it out. Maybe. This is a problem, actually. I've decided. We'll attack with this Olomaruru. It's you playing the card that outs the enemy's board. It's me having the exact answer to their board. Which I always draw all the time. I will say this for Master Duel specifically. I do like having cards like that, which are like Harpy's Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, etc., etc. Even if they're not, even if I don't have too many of them, I will activate this. Copy you. Now you activate all the effects. Hola, Sendri, ¿qué sopa? ¿Todo bien? ¿Cómo te va? Aquí ya casi al final del streamcito. Dibujando un rato, nice. Espero que te esté yendo bien. Okay, then you come over here, back to my hand. Now the cool part is, Witchcrafter, Madame Vare, if they try to attack me, will still kill them. Because I have 3 spells to reveal. So we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, you summon that guy. You do that. You go for it. Archlord Christia, yeah, man, you go for it. Battle phase, absolutely. Okay. Damage calc, yep. Thought so. 1, 2, and 3. Have fun. They don't read my card. And I get to draw a card. Nice. Let's go. I had a mental breakdown yesterday. 60 card deck. Guy won coin toss against me 3 times in a row. Max seed me 3 times in a row. Then I won one coin toss and he nibbed me. Oh my god. In a duel room? That's insane. I would stop for the day. I would be like, you know what? Maybe we've reached enough Yu-Gi-Oh! For the time being. Maybe we're okay. Oh my gosh. That was fun. We did it! Witchcrafter won against a stun deck, but it won. Hello, Lisa. Oh my God, you made it just in time. I thought I had escaped you, Lisa. I was like, I'm about to end my stream. Lisa's not here. I got to finish a stream with my hat on. You got it. You're too quick for me. You did it. You did it. Okay. So enjoy the hat, Lisa. You can keep it. Um, I have plenty more in my closet. I cannot stop you. I literally cannot. That's what I did. I was just like, you know what? Let me just tomorrow. Tomorrow is Yu-Gi-Oh. Today's not Yu-Gi-Oh. Have a good one and enjoy the fan art. Thank you so much, Goblin. I'm gonna see who we can raid out to. Let's see if there's anyone playing Master Duel actually. Gonna itch. Arson. The arson with the brush is so funny. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggles for everyone in chat. Okay, let's see. I have a laptop, so you'll have to bear with me because it does take a little bit to get going. Now my 10th streak, you're insane, Lisa. That is actually wild. But thank you. Your presence is always appreciated. All right, so we're gonna go. Actually, you know what? Who is not playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but does play Yu-Gi-Oh with us every couple of weeks. That is Rai Hiruma. So we're actually gonna raid into Rai because bro knows a thing or two about Yu-Gi-Oh. There we go. That's how you spell it. I know how to spell things, I promise. Toothpaste raid for those who want to type it out in chat. There you go. I'm always insane, and we appreciate that, Lisa. Thank you everyone for coming in. It really was so much fun having you. I hope that you have a good time. Decide to stick around Rice stream. For now, I'll actually be around later, not live, but I'll be in Kieran's channel and Yokai's channel, playing Phasma with them. So that'll be fun. Yeah, bye bye everybody. Take care.